me. He was getting more blows from my boss. And anytime he would find an excuse not to come to Kumasi, it meant that he didn't have all the answers.
Jamaica says Susuyana at that Kane Airport and in the airport, no. I Susuya at that MPP NDC temple. As I said, a choir will not from last one. I Susuya at that Anakufuado and temple and the Mahama temple.
I am 419. 10 years from the moment when you was it.
Of the Ghana Armed Forces, the Promise Keeper, His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo Addo. Round of applause for His Excellency. Your Excellency, we applaud you for making this dream a reality. We are equally honored by the presence of the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Christopher Rowley. Round of applause for the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, First Lady of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you so much, Madam, for being here, the First Lady. Indeed, we are humbled by the gracious presence of our King, whose profound leadership has guided Ashanti Kingdom with wisdom and progress. Your Majesty, we continue to extend our sincere congratulations on your 25th anniversary. As I take this opportunity once again to invite you on the 12th of May to join us celebrate the biggest Akwasi Day of the year. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to welcome our able and dynamic Minister of Transport, Honorable Kweku Ofori Asiama. Thank you so much, Honorable. And as a welcome, also the Managing Director of Ghana Airports Company Limited, Mrs. Yvonne Nana Afiye Opare, and the entire board members, management of the Ghana Airports Company Limited, as I commend personally the tireless efforts of the regional manager, Mr. Konyo Abrifa Sakwadi. A round of applause for the Kumasi regional manager. Your Excellencies, Your Majesty, help me to commend the presence of the Chairman of the Council of State, Nana Otumfour II, the Mahine of Jobin Traditional Area. And I welcome also the Honorable Minister of Energy, the MP for Mansha South, Honorable Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe. I recognize the presence of the Ashanti Regional Minister, Honorable Simon Osei Mensah. And again recognize the presence of the Honorable Minister of Interior, Honorable Henry Korti. It is with pride and honor that I welcome the Minister of Education, the MP for Musumche, Honorable Dr. Yao Osei Adishum. And of course, welcome the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, Lawyer Justin Konya Frimpong, aka Okumkom. Your Excellencies, Your Majesty, I'd like to recognize again the presence of the former minister, the former majority leader, the Minister of Parliamentary Affairs, the MP for Swami, Honorable Osei Mensah Bosu. And as I recognize hello? Indeed, it is with humbleness that I welcome the British High Commissioner, Her Excellency Harriet Thompson. Today we celebrate the leadership of His Excellency, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, as we celebrate also the leadership of His Majesty Otumfour II, as I invite the Chairman of the Christian Council of Ashanti, Reverend Dr. Seth Frimpong Coleman, to give us the opening prayer. A round of applause for the Chairman of the Council, the Christian Council in Ashanti, Reverend Dr. Seth Frimpong Coleman.
As a whole, we pray that through this facility, people will enjoy comfortable and safe travels, that the Lord shall preserve all from evil, and that no disaster shall befall us. Since this place is going to be the gateway from Ghana to the rest of the world, Lord, we need the security, your security presence. And unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchman stays awake in vain. So Lord, we pray that you provide the absolute security this place might need. May this airport promote businesses and prosperity. May it promote and attract investors into the city and into Ghana. We pray for the management of this airport that diligently and effectively they may execute their duties and maintain the facility to thy glory. Lord, a special prayer is being offered unto our King, the Otumfour II. Lord, you have gifted him to Asantehene, and he has been a blessing unto all of us. We pray that, Lord, you give him good health, you protect him, and you bless him with all divine blessings, that he may abound in all things. And through him, Lord, development and many blessings will be showered on us as a people in Ashanti. We also pray for the president of this nation, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, that
Thank you very much, Mami. Your Excellency, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana. Your Excellency, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Christopher Rowley, and the First Lady of Trinidad and Tobago. Your Royal Majesty, Otumfour II, the Asantehene, the Chairman of the Council of State, Honorable Ministers of State, Members of Parliament, the Board Chairman, Ghana Airport Company Limited, the Chief Executive Officer, Ghana Airport Company Limited, Honorable Metropolitan, Municipal and District Chief Executives, Nananom, distinguished invited guests, my good friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is my greatest pleasure and heart desire to warmly welcome you all to the commissioning of the Nana Addo Prempeh I International Airport here in Kumasi. On behalf of Otumfour II, the Asantehene, the chiefs and the good people of Asantehene, Nana Wonkwaso, Nana Yamau Ayuku. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Asante region is not only rich in culture and history, but also has enormous economic potentials. The region is characterized by a diverse economic landscape, driven by gold, mining, agriculture, trading and commerce, manufacturing, services, and tourism. To fully unlock this potential and propel the region into a vibrant economic hub, we must ensure that we have the necessary infrastructure in place to facilitate growth and connectivity on a global scale. The international airport represents more than just a physical infrastructure. It symbolizes our collective aspiration for the economic growth, regional connectivity, and global integration. It will serve as a gateway to the world, facilitate trade, tourism, and investment opportunities for the good of not only the people of Kumasi and Ashanti region, but the entire nation. We are profoundly grateful to the MPP government for the unwavering support throughout the planning and construction phases of this project. Your tireless efforts have been a driving force behind its success, and we are privileged to have a leader who is deeply committed to the welfare and prosperity of our people. Your Excellency, your presence here not only signifies the importance of this momentous occasion, but also underscores your unwavering commitment to the progress and development of Ashanti region and the nation as a whole. Indeed, your vision, leadership, dedication have been instrumental in realizing this remarkable milestone. Through your foresight and determination, you have transformed our dream of an international airport in Kumasi to a tangible reality that will undoubtedly uplift our region and propel us towards greater heights. This was not easy because there were challenges and obstacles, but with resilience, determination, unwavering commitment, we have overcome them all, and we are proud of what we have accomplished together. Your Excellency, we wish to acknowledge the numerous infrastructure projects the region has received in various areas, including the health, judiciary, roads, education, energy, communication, agriculture, and many others. We say we are proud and honored to be part of your exemplary leadership. Your sterling legacies will be remembered by generations upon generations. We will continue to work tirelessly to maximize the potential of this infrastructure. We will also strive to uphold the highest standards of service, safety, and efficiency. Your Excellency, Mr. President, permit me to express my gratitude to His Royal Majesty Otumfour II for his strong support and contributions towards the success of this project. Additionally, I wish to express my appreciation to the Minister for Transport, Honorable Kwaku Ofori Esiama, and his predecessors, Honorable Cecilia Abrandapa, and the late Honorable Joseph Kofi Adan, the team at the Ministry, and the Ghana Airports Company Limited for their commitment to the completion of the Kumasi International Airport. My appreciation also goes to Contractor Construction UK Limited and everyone who has contributed in diverse ways to the completion of the airport, including the builders, designers, and architects. We are indeed very proud of this beautiful edifice. On this note, Your Excellency, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, Your Royal Majesty Otumfour II, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I welcome all of you to this memorable program, and the good Lord bless us all. Thank you very much for your kind attention. May God bless us all. Thanks.
The Ashanti Regional Minister, Honorable Simon Osei Mensah, Well, Honorable, the next time that I will travel with you to say the United States of America, or maybe
and other stakeholders for the continued improvement in the aviation industry in the country into the 4th industrial revolution. Let me also use this opportunity to congratulate Nana Asantehene on his 25th anniversary as King of Asantehene, and also to wish him a belated happy birthday. God bless our beloved country, Ghana. God bless Asantehene, and God bless us all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Director General, the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, Engineer Charles Kriku. Thank you so much. For those of you who have not been into that terminal, I can tell you, with all the vim, with all this strength in me, that this terminal is one of the most beautiful terminals we have in Africa. Round of applause for yourself. This magnificent edifice is one of the best in Africa. I've traveled far and wide, and I'm telling you, what I see here is magnificent. And we thank you, Your Excellency. We thank you, Your Majesty. As I now invite the Managing Director of the Ghana Airports Company Limited, Mrs. Yvonne Nana Eei Otumfour, to give us a short remarks.
His Excellency, the President of the Republic and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, His Royal Majesty Otumfour Asantehene, His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, First Lady of Trinidad and Tobago, Mrs. Rowley, Nananom, our esteemed chiefs, Minister of Transport, Honorable Kweku Ofori-Siama, and all ministers of state present here today. The British High Commissioner to Ghana, Ms. Harriet Thompson, honorable members of Parliament, Metropolitan, Municipal and District Chief Executives, heads of departments of government agencies, Board and Management of Ghana Airports Company Limited and Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, religious and traditional leaders, members of security services, members of Council of State, our esteemed stakeholders, the representatives of various airlines, civil aviation, immigration, customs, national security, and all other agencies and vendors working hand in hand with us at all our airports across our country. Distinguished guests gathered here today, all protocols observed. It is with great honor to stand before you today on this monumental occasion as we gather to celebrate the actualization of a journey which started in 2018 when sod was cut and ground was broken to begin the building of this beautiful modern edifice of an airport, which shall be known as Prempeh the First International Airport. The journey through the life cycle of this project has been one of unwavering commitment, persistence in reaching the desired goals, and dedication of several teams and individuals who have worked tirelessly and around the clock to bring us to the fully completed project phase today. To the contractor, consultants, team of all workers, I say Ayiko. This airport expansion project was conceived in 3 phases. Phase 1, which was completed in 2014, entailed a newly rehabilitated runway and the installation of aeronautical ground lighting, which paved the way for domestic airlines to commence night operations. Phase 2, which started in 2018, and is being commissioned today includes the provision of brand new international terminal built from scratch with a throughput capacity of 800,000 passengers per annum, a new apron and taxi link, a new access road to the airport, a newly built car park, provision and installation of perimeter and security fence walls, an electricity substation, bulk utility services. I am also pleased to announce that this new terminal comes with a brand new fire station and a newly built air traffic control tower and radar system, which were originally scheduled to complete in phase 3. However, we are happy to say that through the effective management and resources, these have been fast-tracked and completed as part of phase 2. The remaining works scheduled for phase 3's implementation include the extension of the runway from 1,981 meters to 2,320 meters, which is currently underway and is projected to be completed in September of this year, 2024. Additional taxi links and apron parking stands will also be completed as part of phase 3. The total project cost for phase 2 and phase 3 is €125,000. This airport is more than just steel and concrete. It is a gateway to the world, a catalyst for growth in our aviation sector, and an answer to providing services to hundreds and thousands of passengers who often travel from the Ashanti region, mid and northern parts of our country to Accra's Kotoka International Airport to board international flights. With the operationalization of Prempeh, the first international airport, passengers need not make long journeys to Accra, but can catch flights right here in Kumasi, directly outbound to their destinations around the world. With ongoing discussions and collaborations with our partner airlines, we are assured that Prempeh, the first international airport, will see airlines such as British Airways, Askai Airlines, Ethiopian Airlines, Turkish Airways, TAP Portugal, Kenya Airways, among others, to land and take off here in the very near future. It is worth noting that just recently, Egypt Air Airbus 320 landed here in Prempeh, the first international airport, disembarked passengers and took off successfully. As we celebrate the commissioning of this international airport, we must not forget the responsibility that comes with it. We must ensure that the airport doesn't only serve purposes of today and a few years ahead, but it must be maintained so that it can stand the test of time and serve future generations. Ghana Airport Company Limited assures Kumasi and Ghana that this facility will be maintained and enhanced as required to make and keep it as a premier destination in West Africa. In closing, I would like to express my profound gratitude to the government of Ghana for its steadfast support, logistically and financially, in making this vision a reality. I would also like to thank His Royal Majesty Otumfour Osei-Tutu II for the pivotal role he has played in galvanizing support and for this project, and for his encouragement and inspiration in ensuring that the completion of this project comes to pass. To the amazing, dedicated workers of Ghana Airport Company Limited, I say thank you for your continued commitment to ensuring that this new airport alongside all other airports in Ghana, will run efficiently, securely, and effectively as we continue to give our passengers an enjoyable travel experience through all our terminals. Thank you, and God bless us all.
A big round of applause for Mrs. Yvonne Nana Eei Otumfour. And indeed, it's refreshing to hear that, yes, you'll be able to fly from here to other parts of the world. So on the 1st of June, thank you for reminding me that on the 1st of June, I will fly from the Prempeh, the first international airport, to Wembley to watch the match between Real Madrid and Dortmund. I will fly. And I'm flying with a board member of the Ghana Airport Company, the legendary Kwabena Ajapon, Kwabena Ayeboa. Oluwa! Kwabena, are you here? Thank you so much. Meanwhile, the entire board members of the Ghana, the management of the Ghana Airport Company, they are all here under the chairmanship of Mr. Paul Adam Ochre. So the management members are all here. Mr. Kwabena Jekete Nyako, Madam Philomena Sam, Mr. Kwabena Yabua Ulua, Joe Ejiri Damso, Air Commodore Jervis Winner is also here. Mr. Nathaniel Amodo Wilson is also here. And of course, Mr. Tei Ajerico is also here. As I indeed acknowledge the presence of Honorable Kwame Osei Prempeh, MD for Goyle. I'll be flying from here to Wembley through the Heathrow Airport. And it's appropriate to invite the British High Commissioner, Her Excellency Harriet, to give us a few remarks. Put your hands together for the British High Commissioner.
Your Excellency President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, His Royal Majesty Otumfour Sechutu II Asantehene, Honourable Kweku Ofori-Asiyama, Minister for Transport, the Honourable Prime Minister and First Lady of Trinidad and Tobago, all dignitaries, Nana Nom, all protocols observed, please allow me to stand on existing protocols, and thank you for the invitation to join you here today. It's an absolute privilege and pleasure to be part of the commissioning of this fantastic new building, and I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the Ministry of Transport and to Ghana Airports Company Limited for the remarkable achievement that we're celebrating today. The Nana Addo Prempeh, the first international airport, is designed and built to world-class standards, as we've heard, and we look forward to seeing the socio-economic benefits that it will bring to the people of this region and to the wider country. With a projected annual passenger volume of 1 million people, this airport is poised to generate substantial commercial opportunities and to foster the growth of the tourism industry for the people of Asantehene and Ghana. The city of Kumasi has been a renowned commercial hub for centuries, and it is now directly connected to the rest of the world. I hope to see businesses and tourists taking advantage of this new route and look forward to seeing the economic dividend that will create. I would like to congratulate Contractor UK for the successful completion of this project, undertaken with support from the UK government through UK Export Finance. With over 1,200 jobs created by this project, it showcases the positive impact of the UK government's commitment to supporting Ghana's economic growth. This project is one of many examples of collaboration between the UK and Ghana. Last year, I attended the commissioning of Tamale International Airport, also supported by UK government and built by a UK company. And earlier this week, my deputy was at Blue Skies, a British agricultural company here in Ghana, for the visit of His Excellency President Akufo-Addo. Blue Skies relies on Ghana's airports to export its goods to Europe, a clear example of the trade opportunities that infrastructure projects such as this airport create. I'm delighted that trade between the UK and Ghana has remained strong over the years, with trade in goods and services now standing at £2.3 billion sterling. Overall, approximately 40,000 tonnes of freight was moved through Ghana's airports last year, and I want to see that number go up as this fantastic new airport comes into service. The UK-Ghana Trade Partnership Agreement, as well as the African Continental Free Trade Area, will be instrumental in that increase. The British High Commission, through our business and trade team, supports both UK and Ghanaian businesses to invest, to grow and to export. We have a global network of government and private sector partners that provide tailored solutions to industry, facilitating trade and investment between the UK and Ghana. And the UK is world-renowned for construction, building infrastructure that stands the test of time. Central to our infrastructure offer is a partnership approach. British companies working together with local companies, sharing expertise and complementing local delivery. The UK offers high-quality design, construction and equipment supply, and we look forward to many more collaborations in Ghana. 2024 continues to be a very special year for Kumasi, with the reopening of Miniature Palace Museum, the celebration of the Asantehene Silver Jubilee, and now the opening of this airport, representing another milestone for the city of Kumasi. As we celebrate the commissioning of Nana Addo Prempeh I International Airport, I wish the people of Asantehene and Ghana every success as we witness the new opportunities that this airport will create. I'm delighted that the UK-Ghana partnership has resulted in today's commissioning, and I look forward to my future visits to Kumasi through this impressive new facility. Mesdames, Moasi.
The British High Commissioner, your next visit will be from the Heathrow Airport to the Prempeh I International Airport, straight in Kumasi. We thank you so much. Time to express our gratitude to every individual involved in the realization of this magnificent edifice. We are talking about the engineers, the architects, the construction workers, the government officials, the airport community who have dedicated their time, resources and expertise to make this edifice a wonderful one. Now at this point, I'd like to invite the Honorable Minister of Transports, Honorable Kweku Ofori Asiama, to give us.
President here, Eei Otumfour here, Addo Ba, Kofi Ada. I mean, so some of them bomb about Alamiwa. I so I cry in fast one. Then I have one. Oh, my friend of Mr. Bob. Near you. Mr. Yamisham, Lemon, my dear Sigono. Then I am one. That's a month for so. Mr.
The Honorable Minister of Transport, Honorable Kweku Asiama. Now, Honorable, me call Chief Mambo. The one now can passenger for once. Chief Mambo, the next time I'm going to make I'm a fly every hand. The passenger there, when the program grad, go for you now. I'm a fly every prepare the first. And the Chief Mambo, on Crown Madamano, Munina, go for you now. I fly free. You cry me to balance a Pinumuyago. Now, Your Excellencies, I would like to say a big thank you to the management of Contractor who are here working day and night, the CEO of Contractor Constructions Limited, UK Fabio Camara, and then the Director Contractor of Constructions Limited, Marcel Rapuno, and of course the Corporate Finance Director, Contractor Renato Giradio Di Zavedo, and then the Institutions Relations Manager, Ednam Ajay Sika. I'd like to say thank you to the Project Director, George Traverse, and the Community Liaison Officer, Mr. Emmanuel Danso, and the consultant, Emmanuel Osei and Marie Boatin. We thank you for working day and night right here. Shall we enjoy some music from a police band before His Excellency the President of the Republic speaks to us? There's one Addo. Who will make it happen?
Excellency Nana Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, Your Royal Majesty Otumfour II, Excellency the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago and Consort, Honorable Ministers of State, Honorable Members of Parliament, Nananum, MMDCEs, Boards of Airport Company and Civil Aviation Authority, distinguished guests, friends of the media, ladies and gentlemen, I came to this ceremony as a spectator. And when I came, I saw that on page 6, there have been the list of those on the manifest to board the plane the first time out of Prempeh the First Airport. And the list did not include Ujosrebo. The list rather included my Lord and Master Otumfour II. But when the plane was taxiing, the Minister for Transport came over and handed over to me a boarding pass. And he said Otumfour has mandated and directed and commanded that we board the plane on his behalf. And even though I protested that I didn't bring my luggage, he said Otumfour said that if you have only a cloth on, go on board. So I see myself here boarding the plane without any luggage to support my departure. However, that notwithstanding, let us look at this ceremony within a historical context. This year marks 3 seminal events in Ashanti history. In February, we celebrated 100 years of the Serengeti War, which was not a very happy relationship with the British, since it was that time that the British came over, pillaged and looted our regalia, and then took them away. But then, 100 years later, the British have given us money to construct this airport. How history can turn and how circumstances can move for the betterment of people. If you had been so adamant that because of what happened in 1874, we wouldn't take their 150 years, sorry, we wouldn't take their largesse, we wouldn't have had this edifice. Madam High Commissioner, we thank you very much for giving us the benefit. But don't bring back Serengeti. We don't want to remember it. Again, it is seminal in the sense that the airport is being named after King Prempeh the First. And those of you with a little bit of knowledge about history will recall that from on 24th November, it will be exactly 100 years when King Prempeh was repatriated from the Seychelles back to Kumasi. So the naming of this airport after King Prempeh the First goes to signify or gives a lasting memento of the 100 years anniversary of the return of Otumfour the First. So we are grateful for you for naming the airport as a mark of remembering a very sour portion of our history. when for 28 years Ashanti was left without a monarch. That the resilience and tenacity of the people supported us and endured us over those periods of time. Now the third aspect of it is that this being gifted to Asantehene, and the person who doing the donor is the President of the Republic, who has had sleepless nights about this. Anytime that I met with him, he will say, oh, okay, because here, because he will know that it will be the first question. If that was coming from me, he was getting more blows from my boss. And anytime he would find an excuse not to come to Kumasi, it meant that he didn't have all the answers to answer for the fact that there was some delay. But the delays did come unavoidable as they were because of COVID and other attenuating issues. But it's the tenacity of the president that has sustained him and that has made sure that despite all the odds, he would get this airport delivered. And here we are today, having it being delivered. Mr. President, we thank you very much. We hope that the other appendages that will go to make it fully operational will come in due time, so that it will not be, as you used to say in our time, there's no way. You have passed, but you can't get access to the school, so that we can have full use of it. And when the Minister of Transport was talking, he said that, oh, if you do not have full passengers, then the plane will not land in Kumasi. I would like to assure you, Mr. Minister, that the planes will rather not land in Accra, because they come to Kumasi fully laden. And when they go to Accra, there will be no passengers for them. Our people are travelers, and we are going to patronize the airport to a point that we may even want to expand the terminal and do extra work on the runway. So we have taken the challenge, and we assure you that you will get the full complement of passengers. And if you are bringing bigger aircraft, we'll bring them. Even the Muslims who go from here, from Ghana to Mecca, a greater portion of them come from within the Ashanti region. We would, Otumfour would like that this airport has been opened with wonderful facilities. It takes the human effort to maintain and keep it clean and tidy. Let us not treat it as, with all respect, a garbage pit, where you drop something without recourse to personal hygiene. Let the cleanliness that we are seeing today be with the facility from today, tomorrow, until time shall be no more. Because that way, then we would be showing greater gratitude for the fact that that which we are given, we respect it, and then we also adore and honor it. It's going to make the operation of the airport going to make the cost of traveling very, very cheap for us, because sometimes you go to Accra or you land in Accra and the transport, the onward journey to Kumasi is there because of bad weather. There are no flights, and you have to go and find yourself a hotel and other certain. Mr. Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, this is your second time of coming to Ghana. I hope that when the third time, oh, I see. When you come the fourth time, you will land in Kumasi. Straight from Trinidad and Tobago to Kumasi. And we'll hail you with the best of hospitality when you come.
Armed Forces, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo.
Eminent Prime Minister Dr. Rowley and Mrs. Rowley, Otumfour, Asantehene, the Chairperson of the Council of State, Ashanti Regional Minister, Minister for Transport, Ministers and Deputy Ministers of State, Members of Parliament, the Metropolitan Chief Executive for Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, and other municipal and district chief executives, chairpersons and members of the board, the managing director, management and staff of the Ghana Airports Company Limited, Director General, Management and Staff of the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, High Commissioner of the United Kingdom to the Republic of Ghana, and members of the Diplomatic Corps, representative of the United Kingdom Export Financing Company, directors of Contractor UK, Project Consultants ADK Consortium, residents of Kumasi, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen. It's always good to come to Kumasi, the vibrant capital of the Ashanti region. Today marks a significant milestone in the development of our nation as we gather here to commission the newly remodeled Kumasi International Airport, enhancing our infrastructure to meet the growing demands of our people and to positioning Ghana as a symbol of progress and prosperity on the African continent. The commissioning of this airport is taking place on the occasion of the 25th anniversary celebration of the installment of Otumfour II as Asantehene. This conversion of events is not a coincidence. It is a fitting tribute to the rich cultural heritage and historic legacy of the Ashanti Kingdom. As we celebrate the progress and modernization of our infrastructure, we also pay homage to the traditional leadership that has been instrumental in shaping the identity and character of our nation. The naming of this airport in honor of Otumfour I and the commissioning coinciding with this auspicious anniversary milestone underscore the deep respect and reverence my government holds for our traditional institutions. The transformation of Kumasi Airport into Prempeh I International Airport Kumasi represents more than just bricks and mortar. It embodies the spirit of innovation, excellence, and collaboration that defines the Ghanaian people. Through meticulous planning, hard work, and dedication, we've turned the vision into reality, and today we reap the fruits of our labor. The decision I made to name Kumasi International Airport after the 14th Asantehene was not a difficult one to make. All followers and lovers of history will agree with me that Otumfour I played a pivotal role in the consolidation of the Ashanti Kingdom during his reign in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. During his reign, he faced significant challenges, including colonial encroachment and internal strife. But his leadership and vision were instrumental in shaping the destiny of the Ashanti people. One of Otumfour Prempeh's most notable achievements was his efforts to modernize and centralize the administration of the Ashanti Kingdom. He introduced reforms to the traditional governing structures, establishing a more centralized system of authority that strengthened the power of the Asantehene and his Council of Chiefs. This helped to streamline governance and enhance the kingdom's ability to respond to external threats and internal challenges. Under his leadership, the kingdom experienced periods of territorial expansion, bringing more communities and territories under Ashanti rule and influence. Overall, Otumfour Prempeh's the first leadership during a tumultuous period in Ashanti history helped to reinforce the foundations of the resilience and endurance of the Ashanti Kingdom. It also marked a period of Ashanti resistance, led by him and that most redoubtable of all women, the celebrated Addo Yasantua, to British colonial annexation of Ashanti. Rising tensions between the Ashantis and the British culminated in the Sovereignty War, which was won by the British and led to Otumfour Prempeh's arrest and subsequent exile. Before his forced exile to Sierra Leone, and then ultimately to the Seychelles, Otumfour Prempeh's last place of abode in Kumasi was on premises on which this very airport is built. Indeed, my charge to the Ghana Airport Company Limited is to ensure that the premises are preserved as a historic site. Prempeh I is revered as a symbol of Ashanti pride, independence, and sovereignty. And today, through this ceremony, we are paying tribute to his legacy. Prime Minister Otumfour, the Nanon Ashanti Regional Minister, Minister for Transport, ladies and gentlemen, barely a year ago, the Vice President, Alhaji Dr. Mahama, the NPP's excellent presidential candidate, was in Tamale to inaugurate the Tamale International Airport, subsequently named the Yakubu Tali International Airport, Tamale, making a new era of connectivity, growth, and progress in the northern part of the country. That event demonstrated our determination to creating a gateway that will act as a catalyst for economic development, strengthen international relationships, and serve as a beacon of hope and prosperity. This occasion is for a similar purpose, to commission a project that is not only critical for government, but also very dear to the people of the Ashanti region. You may recall that I was here at this same venue nearly 6 years ago in June 2018 to cut soil for the commencement of work. On that day, I stated clearly that this project will not only meet the needs of the people of the Ashanti region, but also be a symbol of development and progress. Although the onset of COVID-19 dealt a major blow to the project's delivery timelines, my government was resolute in seeing to its completion. Ladies and gentlemen, Kumasi Airport has been in existence since 1943. In 1959, the airport implemented key developments in the areas of runway and taxiway construction, navigational equipment, and deployment of necessary human resources to enhance operations. The construction of a new terminal in 1993 marked the beginning of Kumasi Airport's modernization progress. In 2014, in Phase 1, the runway was rehabilitated with aeronautical ground lighting systems, paving the way for domestic airlines to commence night operations. The current project, which is in 2 phases, that is phases 2 and 3, commenced in 2018 with the scope of works being 1. Construction of a new terminal building, 2. Construction of access roads with a car park, 3. Provision and installation of a perimeter security fence wall, a substation, and bulk utilities, 4. Extension of the existing runway pavement to meet international requirements. 5. Construction of a new taxi link and 2 new apron parking stands. 6. Deployment of additional aeronautical ground lighting systems. And 7. Construction of a fire station. As part of the redevelopment, modern air traffic control tower and radar systems have also been installed by the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. These state-of-the-art facilities represent significant investments, marking a new era of enhanced safety in aviation operations. The radar system, being the third of its kind in the country, is strategically located here in Kumasi, will ensure that we have total coverage in the continental airspace of Accra Flight Information Region. I am informed that the functionality extends beyond the provision of regular surveillance services, as it offers both approach and en route control services, which ensure optimization of the use of our airspace, as well as the minimization of delays. Indeed, Ghana's position as a hub for regional international air travel has been enhanced even further by this development. I am particularly excited because this airport will bring relief to many travelers and businesses in the Ashanti region and beyond, who have to travel to Accra and to the Accra Kotoka International Airport to board international flights. The airport will now serve as an important gateway, forging stronger economic ties, supporting international trade and tourism, and promoting cultural exchanges. I'm told that this project created a significant number of jobs during the construction process and will also create additional employment opportunities as it becomes operational. I therefore urge all of you, particularly inhabitants of Kumasi, to take advantage of the opportunities that this airport presents to grow and develop. Ladies and gentlemen, the policy of the Akufo-Addo government is to help grow our nation's aviation sector and give it the needed boost in recognition among its competitors in the West African region and beyond. It is within this framework that over the last few years, the aviation sector has witnessed significant development in infrastructure and service expansion, coupled with the implementation of the Open Skies policy. Ghana has experienced considerable overall growth in air passenger traffic on both domestic and international routes. At the end of 2023, international passenger traffic comprised 2,914,661 persons, compared to the 2019 throughput of 2,328,758 persons, representing a 25% increase. Domestic passenger traffic on its part increased from 690,314 persons in 2019 to 775,662 persons at the end of 2023, representing a 12.4% increase. This data means that the aviation industry has recovered fully from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and is back on track for growth. My government will continue to pay the needed attention to enable the sector to compete fairly with our neighboring countries in the West African region and beyond. It is therefore important that all stakeholders come on board and play their respective roles towards making Ghana an aviation hub in the region. I am happy that despite the temporary freeze on the development of this project, as a result of the nation's ongoing IMF negotiations and program, the directive I gave to the Minister for Finance, Dr. Mohammed Amin Addo, the Member of Parliament for Karaga, to find the funds to complete the construction from government's budget has been carried out. At the time of the freeze, 9.6 million euros were needed to complete the work. The Minister for Finance found the amount of 7.6 million euros to enable the contractors finish the construction. We have to thank him for his diligence. I applaud the consultants, ADK Consortium, and the contractors, the shares contractor, which have brought the project to life, as well as the board, management, and staff of Ghana Airports Company Limited, the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, the project management team, and the government of the United Kingdom for its welcome, much needed assistance. I thank Otumfour II and Nananum for keeping faith with my government and for their steadfast support for this project. I thank also the people of Kumasi and the Ashanti region for their patience and support throughout the construction process. And exceptionally, I thank the dynamic, no-nonsense Minister for Transport, Wontumi Esiama, for his determination to see to the creation of this airport. Let us all work together to create a dynamic aviation industry. With the commissioning of President the First International Airport, Kumasi, we embark on a new chapter in our nation's journey towards progress and prosperity. Let us work hand in hand to build a future that is bright, prosperous, and full of promise for generations to come. Prime Minister Rowley and Mrs. Rowley, your presence here has honored this occasion and brought a special seal to our proceedings. You are leading us all in the construction of the bridge we're determined to build across the Atlantic to bring the African peoples on both sides of the ocean together for our mutual progress, prosperity, and unity. Thank you very much for coming. Accordingly, I have the great honor and pleasure to invite Otumfour II, Asantehene, and all the dignitaries, including Prime Minister Rowley and his wife, all the dignitaries on the days, including Prime Minister Rowley and his wife, to join me to commission formally Prempeh the First International Airport, Kumasi. May God bless Prempeh the First International Airport, Kumasi and Asantehene, and may God bless us all in our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong. Thank you for your attention. I am 419. 10 years of the moment with the Kumasi.
Thank you.
I just saw my him. I saw no bagger wire. It is possible. It is possible. Yeah, it is possible. No, you already have my meaning can not say. I mean, chair will be here. Now, the Etikano, the America says Susuyana, and that Kane Airport, and in the airport, no, Eei Susuya, and that MPP, and this in Temple. As I said, a choir will not soon last a while. Eei Susuya, then Anakufuado, and Temple, and Mahama Temple. Since I was sure Susuya, Damba, Umiana Mahama Temple, and you were here. And a Chilapa and Kane Airport will be any say, nay to say a baby and one Adriane, nay a kitchen airport. But since here, there were international airport indeed. A better be a two accord. The country beyond what two international airport beyond. And one country no cost. And you know, Abian and Addo Kufuado. Why the Asha Asantehene and the Munyam. Why Yasha Asantehene, Eei Otumfour said to a baby, Asantehene and the Munyamano. Nintia, a tosso, a numino, why ya dear Papa. Anna, a year they were fat. Grandpa the first, and so a year didn't fear. I tosso waha. A numu, San Fiano, 1900 to 1901. Anna Nahimai, a person in my yas and what was it? Sabrano, I will say, say, I see at the end of the says the dear, and near Obakua Hiko, and what the poor Agias Santamai. And then another Danqua Kufuado, a Sha Santamai Munyama, and see Abua Ama Santamai who said, and peep in the bar. Omoya near Mama said, Aya Santamai Munyam, and to quote the astronaut, Asante region, we are going to use our vote to thank MPP and another Kufuado. So we are going to do it again. So breaking the eight is more stronger. It's more stronger. It is a movement. It is a possible. It is possible. And to the Kamamud Bawumia will win. Thank you. Thank you. I Asantehene PDF. Now Asantehene so ya BF so so. Nana da kwa kufadu aye. Ebi ama Asantehene ebe yi na ye. Na 2024 ni akwa ba. Breaking the 8 is possible.
More developmental projects ever possible. Come on from and then any problem for the next commissioning. Any problem for the next commissioning.